Bismillahir-Rahman-ir-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Usman and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, our topic is monthly prediction of July 2023 for all Gemini Ascendant people. In today's video, we will discuss about how will be the month of July for all the Gemini Ascendant people astrologically. First of all, we will talk about Sun. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Sun controls your third house, and right now, Sun is moving in your first house in the sign of Gemini, where Mercury is already moving, your ascendant lord. Sun will stay in your first house till 16th of June, and then Sun will move to your second house in the sign of Cancer. Third house deal with your younger siblings, your communication, your efforts, but mainly your communication is seen from third house. All type of communication, your verbal communication, emailing, texting, all of these things is seen from third house. Your younger sibling is seen from third house. Your cousins, your childhood friend is seen from third house. So we can expect during the month of July till 16th of July, you will have to put a lot of effort in your work because your effort lord is moving in your first house. Secondly, your ascendant lord is also present here in your first house till 8th of July. Then Mercury will move to your second house. So we can expect till 8th of July you will have good result regarding your work and your efforts because your efforts lord will be in your first house with your ascendant lord. After 8 July, when Mercury moves to your first house, then we can expect you may have some disturbance and health related issues because you will put a lot of effort in your work in the month of July because your efforts lord is moving in your first house. So your health could be disturbed for some time due to a lot of efforts. So we can expect these results from Sun in the month of July till 16th of July. After 16th of July, when Sun will move to your second house, then we can expect your communication lord will be well from itself in your second house. So we can expect that after 16th of July you may have some argument and verbal disturbance with your family members and your loved ones because second house also deals with your speech, and Sun represent ego and also controls your communication third house. So we can expect these results from Sun in the month of July for all the Gemini ascendant people. Now let's talk about Mercury. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Mercury is very important planet for you people because Mercury controls your first house. Mercury is your ascendant lord. And Mercury controls your first house and your fourth house. And right now Mercury is moving in your first house as we discussed in some section. Mercury will stay in your first house till 8th of July. Then Mercury will move to your second house in the sign of Cancer, and Mercury will stay in your second house till 25th of July. Then Mercury will move from your second house to your third house in the sign of Leo. Till you till Mercury is moving in your first house, we can expect good result regarding your fourth house matter, means your mother's health, your home related matter, your conveniences. Also, as we discussed previously, some section, your health will be okay and your personality will flourish until 8th of June because your ascendant lord is moving in your ascendant. After 8th of July, when Mercury will move to your second house, then we can expect you may have some gain related to money after 8th of July till 16th of July because previously after 16th of July, when Sun will move to your second house, Mercury will come into its combustion because whenever any planet moves too close to Sun, it will come into combustion. But till 8th July to 16th of July, you will have some gain related to money and positive result regarding your family and home related matters. After 16th of July, you need to be very careful regarding your communication when you are dealing with your family and loved ones because as we discussed previously, second house also represents speech and Sun represents ego and also controls your communication house. So we can expect these results from Mercury in the month of July for all the Gemini ascendant people. Now let's talk about Venus. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Venus controls your 12th house and your 5th house. And right now, Venus is moving in your third house in the sign of Leo, where Mars is already moving. Ketu is moving in your fifth house from last year, March 2022. So we can expect you are facing many disturbing results regarding your fifth house matter, which are your children, your love relationship, your early education, your mental abilities, your planning abilities. But right now, Venus, your fifth house lord and your 12th house lord is moving in your third house in the sign of Leo. So we can expect you may have some disturbance and argument with your loved ones or your children if you have one because your fifth house lord is right now now moving in third house, and Ketu is moving in your fifth house, and also Venus control your 12th house. 12th house deal with losses, expenses, and Mars, which represent aggression in the sign of Leo. We can expect you may have some disturbance. You may have some disturbance and issues with your children and your love relationship if you have any relations during this time. If you have any relation during this time, also if you are in education life, we can expect you may have some disturbance and break in your education in the month of July, because your fifth house lord is moving in your third house, and third house also represent effort. You need to put a lot of effort to continue your relationship if you want to continue your relationship, because expect these results from Venus for all the Gemini ascendant people in the month of July. Now let's talk about Moon. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Moon controls your second house, and right now Moon is moving in your eighth house in the sign of Capricorn. Positions of planet you are watching on whiteboard, it's set according to 6th of July, and on the basis of 6th July we are predicting for whole month, because Moon is very fast moving planet. Moon changes sign in 2.5 days. If we try to predict Moon in one video for every house, then video will get too lengthy and it will be very difficult for us to describe. But here we will try to make you understand how can you judge your Moon transit easily in your birth chart. First of all, whenever Moon in transit moving near 6th, 8th and 12th house, during these days we can expect we may have some disturbance, issues and problems in our life, because these houses are considered as naturally malefic houses in astrology, and Moon considered as very sensitive and delicate planet. Moon get influenced very easily. Second important thing to judge Moon transit is that whenever Moon is moving near any naturally malefic planet from any house, and naturally malefic planets are Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, and Mars. During these days, also you may feel some disturbance, issues, and problems in your life. Especially the problem and issues will come from the house significance in which the Moon is moving near naturally malefic planet. So that's the way to judge Moon transit. Now let's talk about Mars. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Mars control your 11th house and your 6th house, and right now Mars is moving in your third house in the sign of Leo. Sixth house deal with your argument, your fight, your court case, litigation, your debt, your loans, etc., and your daily routine in concept to your work. 11th house deal with your friend circle, your professional network circle, your large gains, your large incoming gains, your elder siblings, your community-based thinking, your hopes and wishes are seen from 11th house. So right now your 11th house lord is moving in your third house, so we can expect you will have some gains related to money, because 11th house is occupied by Jupiter from 24th April 2023, and Jupiter is proved to be very positive in the 11th house. And also your 11th house lord is moving in your third house, so we can expect you will have many meetings and get together with your friends in the month of July. Also, you need to be very careful when you're dealing with your children's and love relationship, because your fifth house lord and your sixth house lord, arguments lord, is right now combining in your third house with your 11th house lord, and Rahu is also moving in your 11th house. Means Mars is taking Rahu's energy in your third house. So as we discussed previously in Sun section, Venus section or Mercury section, you will have to very careful regarding your communication and your dealing when you're dealing with your loved ones and your family members in the month of July. Second important thing is that you will have to put a lot of effort in your work in the month of July, because your third house lord is moving in your ascendant and will stay in your ascendant till half of the month, till 16th of July. Third important thing is that you need to be very careful if you are right now in your education life, because your fifth house lord is moving in your third house and Ketu is moving in your fifth house. So we can expect these results from all the Gemini. So we can expect these results from all the planets for all the Gemini ascendant people in the month of July. We will have four major astrological events in the month of July. As we discussed previously, Sun will move from your ascendant to your second house on 16th of July in the sign of Cancer. Second important astrological event is that Venus just come in your third house from your second house on 7th July in the sign of Leo. Third major astrological event is that Mercury will move from your ascendant to your second house on 8 July 2023. Then from your second house to move to your third house on 25th July 2023 in the sign of Leo. Fourth and most important astrological event is that Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your third house on 23rd July 2023 and will stay retrograde till 3rd September 2023. Rest all the planets like Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. We have described the results of these planets in detail in our yearly prediction video. If you are interested to know the results for your ascendant, then you can check my yearly prediction playlist and watch for your ascendant. I hope that video will prove helpful for you. Our today's video monthly prediction for the month of July 2023 for all the Gemini ascendant ends here. I hope you will like this video and this video will prove helpful for you. And if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Till that, Allah Hafiz. Take care.